Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about how to create APIs with Web Digital and call them externally. Now, this is a relatively simple operation. I just created a new website and I'm creating a new API called test. And let me just expand this so that it can be clear. I'm really not doing anything. Web Digital really simplifies the APIs in the sense that it's just a simple function call, somewhat like a Lambda function. And in this case, we're just returning test. It's very, very simple. Now, calling the Web Digital APIs, it requires an external package. It's called the Web Digital API. That's available in NPM. So, and you can search for it and find it. And you will also need Node itself, Node.js, or you can call it from the browser APIs if you have a React application or something like that. This application layer is isomorphic, so you can use it from wherever you want. All right, so it's quite simple. So we're going to assume that you installed Node. So we're going to go to the C drive, and I'm going to create a new folder called test, and I'm initializing the package. The package name, test version, description, entry point. Let's make it index.js. We don't need to worry about this for now. Yes, let's create that. And one thing to note, it is important to let me edit this. It is important to do type module so that you don't have to worry about ESM imports and all that stuff. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to be creating an index.js file. Yes, I want to create a new file. Now, if you look at the sample from our website, we have this over here. Now, the response is, it comes whenever you have a streaming service. So if you call OpenAI or something like that, it's going to come as a response, and there may be additional JSON fields. So for now, we're just going to make it, we're just going to take whatever is being sent, and then we're going to be logging it to the console. Okay, so let's go over the parameters, the URL. So this is the same URL that you would see. So let's just save this. And we're going to be previewing the website. And when you preview your website, this is the URL. And you see there's a draft ID. So you can actually use that to call, like if you have not published the API yet, you can use this draft ID. And this is the URL that we need to be able to make this call. So this is the URL of the website. And the API name, let's take a look at this. We made it test. So we're going to be using test as the API name as well. And the draft ID, we don't need quotes. So we're going to be taking it from here. And the arguments, there are no arguments in this case, which is why we're going to pass an empty array. If you had additional arguments, you can pass them like that. You can use any data types. And the stream callback, like I mentioned, this is only used if you have some kind of streaming API. Let's say you call OpenAI or something like that, and you need to stream back the results. You can use the stream callback function. But this is the core of the call. And yeah, so now we're ready to test it out. Let's say node index.js. It says obviously the Web Digital API is not installed. So let's install that. npm install Web Digital API. And that is installed now. When we run it, now we get test. So that's basically how we can call an Web Digital API externally. So let me just change the, just to make sure that everything is working fine, I'm just going to change the return value to test2. And then I'm going to run it. And now we get test2. That's about it. Yeah, you can use this for all your applications if you need to call Web Digital externally. If you need to call it internally, it's much, much easier. You can just add a button over here. And then from this button, you can just add a click event handler. And then in this click event handler, you would just do something like this dot call API test. So that's how you would do it. And obviously, this would need to be async. So you can do it like that. So let's call it like this. And I'm gonna click on this button. And yeah, so the same information is coming through the internal calls now. All right, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching.